today, Colleen, we go to two outstanding courses here in Myrtle Beach. The Founders Club and Pawleys.
Of the golf course that was called Seagull Golf Club. It was built in the 60s by some gentlemen, some of the founding members of Myrtle Beach.
Two Gloves gaining from Big Break fame.
It's a part of the golf course. You're playing over the marshes, through the trees, around the live oak. The nature and beauty of it itself, I think, really is our main.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf from Myrtle Beach again with Colleen Wolfe. I'm Harry Donahue, and today, Colleen, we go to two outstanding courses here in Myrtle Beach. The Founders Club and Pawleys Plantation. The Founders Club, let's see, I guess you could say it has a very unique design to it. A lot of different elevations, really different than some of the other courses here in Myrtle Beach.
And Pawleys Plantation has so much history behind it. It actually used to be a rice plantation, and it's really cool the way it's set up. There's a dam with all the tee boxes on it, and back when it was a plantation, the farmers used it to separate the salt water from the ocean.
Really?
From the fresh water they used on the plantation for the rice.
Wow.
So
see how much she learned down here at Myrtle Beach?
Very
and
educational.
You're going to learn a lot more about the Founders Club and Pawleys Plantation when Inside Golf continues in just a moment.
Inside Golf is brought to you by Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, and by Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where America goes to play. Visit online at phillytomyrtle.com. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, celebrating 90 years.
The Philadelphia Section of the PGA of America is celebrating 90 years. Since 1921, the professionals of the Philadelphia Section have proven themselves to be the players, teachers, managers, and stewards of the game of golf in the Philadelphia area. They are the experts in the game and business of golf. Please join us in celebrating our 90-year commitment to the game of golf.
it's not hard to see why Founders Club is a Myrtle Beach favorite. Rick Taylor takes us inside this Thomas Walker design.
The golf course that's known as Founders Club today was built on the property of a golf course that was called Seagull Golf Club. It was built in the 60s by some gentlemen, some of the founding members of Myrtle Beach Golf. Previous to that, they made the decision to close Seagull and completely rebuild a new golf course here in Myrtle Beach.
The rebirth of this Pawley Island course was made possible by the creative vision of Thomas Walker. Walker made use of the ground's indigenous characteristics to create a new, visually challenging course.
Well, we hired the gentleman Tom Walker, formerly of Gary Player Design. He was their lead designer. So when we started building the golf course, we learned that it was built we have a big sand base out here. So we utilized that with a lot of natural areas, with natural cart paths. As you see, the fairways they're not all grass. We have a lot of natural areas around it, and we used a lot what was already here.
By taking advantage of what nature provided, Founders Club was able to mold a new and exciting 18-hole course that may surprise even the most experienced players. Let's take a look around.
There's a lot of unique things out here. You're talking about hole number 12, which is a par 5, a risk-reward par 5. It's two completely different fairways. You can go up the left side, which shortens the hole, but it's much narrower, much more of a challenge to hit. But then for the longer hitters, they might have a chance to go for the green in 2. And for those that want to play it safe, they can go up the right side where it's wider and a little bit easier to get there in 3, because your final shot to the green is going to be over water. We're on hole number 3 here at Founders Club. It's a par 3. We actually have 8 tee boxes. We have 4 going up the left side, and then we have 4 also on the right side. They measure from the back tees 190 yards, and then the front tees all the way down to 106 yards. You're a little elevated, so you have a little bit of a downhill shot, real picturesque par 3. I'll carry over water. You're hitting to a 2-tiered green, the front being a little lower to a higher plateau on the back, which gives us a lot of options for pin placements. We're here on number 8. This is a par 4 measuring 427 yards. Have water going up the left side. Ample landing area though, so good long ball. You're going to find the fairway. It's beautiful to look at and a lot of fun to play. Your second shot will go to an elevated green with a series of bunkers to the left, drop off to the right, so a premium is always going to be to hit this green. You can come up a little short and you have a chance to make a par, but your best bet is to try and hit this green in regulation for a par. We've now come to hole 9 at Founders Club. It's a par 5 measuring 559 yards from the back tees and around 400 yards from the white tees. I mentioned the white tees only because this is a hole that you might can get one back on. The premium is on accuracy more so than distance. Your tee shot will be to more of a target landing area, which you can see in front of us. Once you get to the landing area, it's a double dog leg. The first dog leg is to the left. You'll hit your second shot down the fairway with water to your left, trees on your right. A big tee ball up the left side will give you the opportunity to go for this green in 2, which you'll see as we move up the fairway. But again, like I said, the premium is on accuracy. You need to be in the fairway on your tee shot in order for you to approach the green as we come up to the left. Once you go around the dogleg left, then you'll have a dogleg to the right as we get closer to the green, which we'll show you in a second. We're out here on hole number 14 at the Founders Club. It's our number 2 handicap. That's our most difficult hole in the back 9. From the back tees, it measures 449 yards. Your tee shot is hit and it goes downhill to a little low spot, and then your second shot's very challenging to an elevated green surrounded by deep bunkers on each side. You're looking at hole number 18 at Founders Club. Our finishing hole measures 373 yards, not extremely long, but requires a very accurate tee shot. After finding the fairway, you should be around 150 yards in with a second shot over water to the green that you see. It's 2-tiered with a nice view of the clubhouse in the background. It's one of our best holes here at Founders Club. These days when you play golf, it seems like that every hole has to be long or extremely difficult or tight or whatever challenges they put in front of you. This hole is not one of those holes that really stretches you out. It gives every golfer a chance to get to the hole in regulation. It's extremely pretty. The green's fair but challenging. It's just my favorite hole because it gives everybody a chance to make a par on their last hole of the day.
If you were able to previously play Seagull, you can see just how much the course has changed since its opening in 2008. And we're not the only ones who've noticed.
We've just been voted top 30 places to play here in South Carolina based on conditions of the golf course, golfers' experiences, and we've just been voted in the top 30.
There's a reason for all the recognition that Founders Club receives, and often players are greeted with some unexpected surprises.
Well, it's just a golf course that I don't think that they see here on the Grand Strand very often. We have elevation change, we have our natural areas that they play out of, well-maintained 12 months a year. It's just an experience that you do receive at some of the golf courses, but some of the things we do you don't get at the other golf courses.
And after you play Founders Club, don't miss out on all the other classic golf group courses.
We have 3 other golf courses located centrally and on the north end. It's Black Bear on the north end, Burning Ridge in the middle, Indian Wells in the middle also, and us down here on the south end. So at next trip to Myrtle Beach, try Classic Golf Group.
Coming up, we'll bring you to a rare design created by Jack Nicklaus in the historic coastal region of South Carolina.
Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.
Join the fun when the Temple Owls battle LaSalle Saturday, March 5th, 3 o'clock at the Leah Course Center. It's the final home game of the season. And Hatfield Dollar Dog Day at the game. All hot dogs only $1. Plus, parent-child layup day. All kids 14 and under with one accompanying adult can score a basket on the court following the game. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Bring your entire family. Visit ComcastTix.com today.